Hey babies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about some HUSSY side hustles. We got 20 side hustles because we are in the post pandemic. I know a lot of people are jobless right now, don't have a job, looking for ways to create some stream of income, some stream of extra income. So I thought to go ahead and do this video so I can give y'all a few 20 ideas basically to get your creative brains running on things that you can get started. You can start it off as a side hustle, a side business. All of these things that I'm telling you today, this is something that could be used. And you could start it with on an app and, do your own delivery service as if that's what you would like to transition into. So we are going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with our first one, and that is basically just starting a business. Like, if you have a passion, if you know what your passion is, turn that into money. Turn that into something that you could do for your community, something that you could put out into the world, because the world needs it. Okay? So don't waste your talents. Let's go ahead and use our talents. We're going to use it to the best of our abilities, and we're going to create things. We're going to put it out into the world as extra income for ourselves as well, and also being able to release these things as well. So that's number one, is start the business. And as I don't know if y'all know, I did do a video a few months back, how to start your own fashion business, your own fashion brand from home without the manufacturer. So you can go and look at that video. That video is almost an hour long. Go check that out. I maybe try to tag it in the description box. I'm not all that tech savvy, but yes. As y'all can see, we are in my new studio space, HUSSY Studios. We are able to come nibble, shop, and shoot. As you know, I am a fashion designer. I create and hand make a lot of everything you see that's on my brand. We now have a creative space where we are encouraging other creatives to come shop, nibble, and shoot a food and fashion creative experience where you can come here, shop your pieces. Once you've done shopping, you can actually shoot your content in the space. And once you're done shooting your content, we give you a platter of our HUSSY Nibble nasty tacos. Go ahead and check out HUSSY Nibbles on our Instagram and see what the reviews is given, because those nasty tacos is all about feeding our community. This is something that we've been doing. So we just took feeding the homeless. That's what we was doing. We was feeding the homeless. So instead of just saying feeding the homeless, we wanted to feed everybody, like not just homeless people. There's regular people that you would never even know that's starving and don't even have food. So this is my fundraising business. The tacos is just a way for me to make money and put it back into my brand. So that's HUSSY Nibbles, and then we got HUSSY Studios, and then we got Shop Jessica B, which is the actual handmade pieces by me, and my website and everything will be linked in the description box. So that was number one, start the businesses, because as you can see, when you start the business, it's ownership. It's yours. It's your business. It's your thing. It's your baby. It's your all. So I encourage everyone to start the business, to start tapping into that passion and finding what it is that you would like to put out into the world and give your all to. Because we all creatives, we're all talented. We all came here with some form of gifts to give to the world. So I just feel like it's up to us to tap into us, tap into your inner child, tap into your younger self to figure out what it is before the world conditioned us to just work, and be a slave to the 9 to 5. Yeah, I think it's important for you to tap into your inner child and figure out what it is that you would like to do. So start the business. The second thing would be is to start a course. So if you are actually like a teacher, this is perfect. Like if you actually work in the school industry, I don't know how to school industry. If you work as a teacher or you teach anything, if you have knowledge on something that you could teach others, this is definitely a great thing to do. Is start a course. Make a course, an e-course. You could do an e-course, you could do a masterclass, you could do workshops. So there's many things. If you actually have an expertise that you could be making money especially if you are creative and you know how to do something, if you know how to make 3D animations, if you know how to do graphics, like all these little things that people need to learn how to do, you could teach them how to do it, create a course. That's some extra money on the side. Set a time, sit down, record it. You could post it on, I use actually Gumroad for mine's, for my course that I use. But I'm actually trying to find another one because it take a little while for me to get my money with that one. So, but yeah, you could start there with Gumroad. They're really good. I don't have no complaints. But yeah, that's another little side money that you could just be making from your 9 to 5. If you work a 9 to 5, you a freelancer. This is just ways to have that extra stream of income, because as you know, one job, it gives just over broke. And we don't just do one thing, we do multiple things. We have multiple streams, multiple flows, because the money it flows. So when you hold on to your money, I feel like when people come from that lack mentality and they hold on to it for dear life, that's you're not letting it go out. So let it go out, give, and then let it come back in. Okay, so yeah, start that e-course. The third thing would be is to write a book. If you're not a person to be behind a camera, or you're not that tech savvy, create an ebook. Create an ebook, or you could create an actual book, like self-publish your own book. That's another stream of income. I feel like that's a little investment, especially if you do an ebook. An ebook is definitely no investment. Only thing you got to do is get on Word, type it up, go on Canva, get a cute little book cover, post it. I think you could do those on like Shopify now, where you can post your books and stuff. And I believe e-courses as well. Post it over there. Boom, bada, bam. She's done. So that's number 3. Another one, something that I would do, 1, 2, 3, 4, would be a virtual assistant. I was actually somebody's personal assistant, but this is something that if you're still working other jobs, or if you have other things you got going on, being somebody's virtual assistant, like me, I'm looking for a virtual assistant where you can reply to emails, you could post social media content, like whatever it is that person needs you to do virtually for them. Virtual assistants are needed, especially nowadays. So there's a lot of business owners that need assistance, that need help. So if you can come in and fill in the gaps and fill in that, feel that solution, because we need the virtual assistants. So yes, put yourself out there, create your, I don't really know what the steps is on how to create a virtual assistant business, but you can do your own research. You have to do your market research. You should be researching anything before you get into it. So yeah, look it up on YouTube. I'm quite sure there's people that are in that profession that can tell you more on how to start that business. I'm just here to drop the gems, get the wheels turning, light the flame, turn on the light so you can get it going. So that's virtual assistant. Next thing will be, I'm trying to 1, 2, 3, 4. That was number 4, virtual assistant. Number 5 is something that I actually did as well. It was home cleaning. So if you're real good at cleaning is very meditative. It will always just put me in a really like meditative place, especially when it came to cleaning other people's houses and organizing their stuff and getting their life together. I was for that shit. But some people, may not be a cleaner, so that may not be a thing. But if you are a cleaner, if you like a clean freak and you just be cleaning everything all the time, and honey, I was making bucks when I was a cleaner. Like I was charging like $180. I was doing like $80 for like 1 bedroom, and then like $150 for like 2 bedrooms. So you can charge however much you want to charge. You can go out, find your clients. I actually started on Handy. That's another app that I would use to find clients. And then once I would like get to their house, I would like, hey, I actually have my own business, so if you would like to book with me. So this is just a way how you can get clients using apps and things of that nature. That's why I said if you could find like a virtual assistant app or something that you could possibly do it on, that would be really cool. And then you can pitch yourself or pitch business owners. That's another thing you could do if you want to do the virtual assistant thing. So that was number 5, home cleaning. Number 4 was virtual assistant. Number 6 would be become a personal shopper. There's people that don't like to go shopping. Like, people just literally think that there's only online shopping nowadays. Like, there's people like me that still like to go out into the streets, into the malls, into the stores, see what they got to offer. So those are the people you hire, you know, like me. Hire me when you want, you know, personal stylist, personal shopper, all of these things that fall under the same category. So if you are very stylish, if you know how to put pieces together, if you know like all of the good shit, like where to find like the good pieces at, the good quality, the good garments, them statement pieces, this is something that you could do. You could charge somebody like $100, $50 just to go out, go get it, ship it to them, take it to them, however you want to deliver it to them. But personal shopper, that's another one. I think that's number 6. Number 7 would be content creator. So if you're really good at creating content, create content for other people, for other brands, other businesses, help other people create content. That's something that I'm actively doing right now for myself in my business. So when you book with HUSSY Studios, not only do you book, you get the HUSSY Studio itself, you also get access to shop my handmade designs, and then you get the food as well. So you have the rental of the space, you have rental of the clothes. If you don't want to shop, you can also rent the clothes to shoot in, and then afterwards you get, you know, the full food experience. But as I was mentioning, content creating, in that it's a really good thing to get into and create content for others, especially if you're really good at it. So if you ever wanted to hire me, you know, you come in here, I can be your creative director. I can assist you on how to pose. I can assist you on how to deliver behind the camera, so I have those add-on things that you can add on. I can build a photo shoot set for you. So if you have like a certain theme or something going on, say if you want it to be beach theme in here, I can literally take all of this stuff down and create a beach theme in here. I can get some sand, some buckets. So like, I'm really good at creating environments and telling stories. So if you ever need some more help on telling your brand story and just telling your brand, your why, and why you doing what you're doing, and not just selling things, because that's what a lot of people do when they get into, when you start the business. Now they're just straight selling. Like, you have to tell people stories about why you started the brand and what is your why. Why did you start the brand? Why did you start the business? So people want to know that, and people want to hear that. So, and that is a big part of content creation, is telling your story in different ways so people can remember you. Okay, so content creator, and then fall behind there, it will be social media manager. So there's tons of people that can't keep up with social media nowadays. When you're trying to run a business, when you're trying to work a job, wherever your life is, wherever your situation may be right now, social media managers come in handy. You can charge your own. You can create like different packages, like a basic pack, a standard pack, a package, and a advanced package. And you know, you can price it based on whatever platforms that you are better performing on. So if Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are your top, you know, good platforms that you know how to create content for, engage with the people. So this is somebody that's really good in actual social media and like really about that life, in the tech life. So if you know how to get people and get the pull of bring the awareness to people, basically, because that's what a social media manager basically does, is make sure that the content is posted. They make sure that they're engaging with the people. They're making sure that all of the comments and things, the DMs, all of these things are being responded to in a timely manner. So if you're really about that life and you spend hours on social media all day just scrolling from Twitter to TikTok to Instagram, I don't see why you can't make no money from that. Go ahead and get that coin, sis. Get that coin and stuff. Play with your life. Like, become a social media manager. Just a few ideas to get the wheels turning. We getting the wheels turning, okay? Because we manifesting. I haven't showed y'all how I manifested this, but I have things in here where you can learn how to manifest on your own now. So yes, we have our Hood HUSSY healing products. Where's our menstrual manifesting teas? These are just little things that I have in my store and in the studio space that you have access to when you come to shoot here and have your creative experience. So, and if you're ready to manifest these things into your life, you can have access to this. You can have access to our spiritual baths and our herbal teas. Everything that I've brought into my life, everything that I have right now is because of I physically manifested. I physically did. I'm very much into the metaphysic and the occult. So I did a ritual. I did something to bring that to me. I didn't just pray to, whoever, whatever your religion is, no disrespect, but I don't just pray to gods. I actually do. I work with spirit. So we're going to leave it at that. I work with spirit. So yeah, we got our spiritual bath and our herbal teas that you can get when you are here in the studio space. So, but yeah, let's go back to the side hustles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, number 8 was social media manager. Number 9 would be to rent out your car. So if you have like a nice car, you got some extra cars, you got a driveway full of cars, like go on, what is that? Shit. I was supposed to write this down before I got on here. Damn it. I forgot the name of that app. Basically, I think it's, let me look it up right here real quick. Oh my gosh, I hate when I don't know that thing. I tried to rent a car with them actually. So it'll come to me though. But once it comes, but yes, you can rent out your car and you can put it on that platform. It's just like Airbnb. That's why I was like, I don't remember the actual name of it. I want to say Fiverr, but that's for graphic designing. Verbio, rent my car. Let me see. Turo, that's what it is. I was like, God, it was at the tip of my tongue. So you can go on Turo and places like that. You can rent out your car, put your car up there. If you trust strangers, it has insurance, all of that stuff. So you can look into it. Number 9 would be to rent out your home, rent out a room in your home. If you are a traveler, you travel a lot, this is something really good where you can be making some money in your apartment. I know that people just be feeling like mad weary about, people in their house and stuff, but it's a really good side hustle. So if you not home, put some cameras up in there. You can always look and see what's going on. Your house is insured, all these things. So a good little hustle. Another one would be 9 to 10 would be to rent out your phone. This is actually a business idea that I got when I literally lost my phone, and I just be feeling like, for people that don't have, poor people that come from low income families and stuff, they don't have the money to go spend for $800, $900 iPhone, especially if you lose it. So I feel like having people that have like iPhone 13s and shit, you could be letting your money work for you. You could be letting that phone work for you. You could be renting out your phone and charging people a good little $30, $40 an hour to rent out your phone to create content. Because there's people that just want to create content. Some people only have Androids, and who you think who want to create content on Android? Not me, not you. So this is where you come in and solve the problem of serving a underserved audience. Let's call it that, because people don't think about the low income people and how people can, yes, they be saying affordable, but this would be perfect. Like, you don't even need an iPhone. You could just rent out my iPhone, period. So that was number 10. Another thing you could do is if you have like a office space, a hair salon, a lash room, all these different things. If you have like a creative space where other creatives can come and use it, put it on Peerspace. That's another little app that your creatives go to where they can like book they can book by the hour. It's basically just like Airbnb, but it's more so for creatives. So yes, this space will be on Pure Space. If you would like to book this space as a rental, like I say, you can rent, nibble, shop, and shoot. That is the vibe here. So once you book, all of the bookings come with a platter of HUSSY Nibble tacos. So I will be putting that up shortly this week on Pure Space. So yes, if you have a creative space, if you have a space, industrial space that other people can use for photo shoots, for video shoots, to create content, Pure Space, that's another one. Number, I don't know what number I'm on. We got 20, so we just gonna keep going. So the next one would be Pure Space. Pure Space, I said Pure Space, I said Pure Space already. My bad. I mean delivery. The next one would be delivery drivers. As we know, I feel like we all know about these ones, so this is very redundant, but I'm still gonna mention them anyway. So you got Amazon. You can actually drive for Amazon. Don't recommend that, but if that's what you would like to do, go ahead and drive for Amazon. But I would say Amazon Flex, where you can still drive your own car and create your own hours. That's something that was more I would do. So yeah, Amazon, DoorDash, Lyft, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all of these, I still use these things to this day as my side hustles. Anytime I need a little money for gas, because gas is fucking expensive, inflation is motherfucking real, so we go right on down and do a few deliveries, and here's some gas money for the week. So it's not like something to make a bunch of money, but if you down and out, you need a few dollars, and you got a car, use that car and go make some money, honey, period. So DoorDash delivery on all platforms. And then we have a vacation agent. So if you're really good at like booking vacations and finding cheap flights and finding the deals, plug them in, plug us in, sis, plug us in. Start your own, become your own vacation agent. Because I always see people like go under like companies and stuff, and I get it, they probably have more sponsorships and stuff, but if you know how to find things on your own, low price, low cost, and can help other people get these same type of bookings, are you picking up what I'm laying down? So charge a consultant fee where you can, you know, ask them questions about their trip. This is good, like if you good at really finding like them villas and resorts and stuff, that's really good. Because I know people that's really good at like just vacationing and like traveling and stuff. So if you got a niche for it, put that money, but okay, put some money into it and let's go. I feel like you don't even really have to, it's not even a lot of money to invest into that. It's just more so about your knowledge. So that was number, I don't know. I think, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're at number 14. That was a vacation agent. Number 15 will be, I'm like, let me break these down so I can know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so 15 will be a wholesale real estate agent. So I don't know if you ever heard of this, but this is basically like the middleman in real estate. If you wanted to basically get into real estate, I was doing this for a little bit with a company. It's just I have so much going on. So this is something that if you really wanted to get into real estate and owning land, and this, I feel like this was the perfect entryway. Instead of you becoming a real estate agent, this is a good way to learn about the industry. It's basically, you have a person that would like to, well, you have to go find a buyer or a seller that wants to sell their home, and then you have to find a buyer that would like to flip their home. And then you, as the wholesaler, the middleman person, you basically bring these two people together and you create a contract, and they pay you money just for bringing them together. To simplify that, like, it's very simple. Like, you have a buyer that want to sell their house, or somebody that, you know, actively want to do something different. Let me change my hat up because I just feel I'm doing something different. You have a motivated buyer that want to sell their house. You have a motivated seller that want to sell their house, and you have a motivated buyer that's looking for property to actually flip at a low cost. As y'all know, this called gentrifying in certain neighborhoods. So yes, that's where wholesalers come into play, and they find these capital people that have the money, and then the people that just need money, that just got the house from an inheritance or something. So it's a really good, can make a good little $10,000, $15,000 check if you put in the work. The only thing about that, you have to find the motivated seller and the motivated buyer. So you literally have to go find a seller, somebody that's looking to sell their house, and then you have to go find somebody that actually want to inquire that property and flip the house. So that is number 15, wholesaling real estate. Another thing will be 16, will be reselling your old clothes. So if you own like a lot of luxury things, or not even luxury, just bad, cute clothes, sell your clothes, resell them. Like, don't throw them away. Don't give them to Goodwill. Flip your little money you invested into it. A lot of people like hand-me-downs. Like me, I love a good hand-me-down. Like, people always have something to say about hand-me-downs, the thrift stores and stuff, but like I said, before you take it to the thrift store and the Goodwills and things of that nature, you try to sell it on like OfferUp, Poshmark, Depop, these type of websites where you can flip your shit and get your cash from it, because you invested into it, you paid something for it. So let a transaction come to you, and then give it to somebody else before you just go give it away for free. So that was number 16. Number 17 would be if you're really good at cooking, baking, making cakes and cupcakes and things of that nature, or making plates. You know how to fry, you know how to make a good bowl of pasta, or you know how to make this, whatever is your specialty, make a plate. Make plates for people and make an Instagram. And you don't even have to make an Instagram. You can fucking promote it on your personal page and make plates for people and feed people. Yeah, see, everything that I'm mentioning, I do it actively. So this is how HUSSY Nibble started. It was me just fundraising so that I can have money to put back into my brand, because capital was a lacking factor for me in my brand, and it's still something that a lot of Black businesses deal with. So that's why we have to have other streams of income and other ways to make money, and not just relying on our art. Yes, we have a business, but there's still, you gotta have flow, cash flow. So just as much as if I make a sale, the money goes right back into my business, where I have to pay for a studio now. I have to hire employees. So it's not like you see the money even though you're making money. So that's why it's important for you to always have that constant cash flow. I won't say stability of a job, because a job ain't stability to me. So having your own stability, knowing how to make your own money, I feel like that's more stability than just because you've been at your job for 10 years. Your job can still get rid of you at any fucking time. So never get comfortable. Coming from experience, coming from somebody that has been fired and laid off multiple times, the reason why I started my brand, the reason why I'm so shameless, the shameless hussy that I am, because I've had enough of their bullshit. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna start my own shit. Okay, that's how the birth of Shop Just Could Be was created, and being empowerment, about Black empowerment. Real big on it. Black empowerment, Black financial freedom, Black financial literacy, all of the things. So I just feel like I'm getting more deeper into it, because I'm stepping into a different level of my business and brand. So I want to help you in any type of way that I can, and that is if me trying to drop gems to get your creative juices going, then let's do it. So like I said, number 17 is making plates, making food, making desserts, going to vending events, selling your desserts. That's how you get your name out there. That's how you interact with people. That's how you get your clients. You go out there, you sell your food, or you could sell it from your house, so people could come pick it up. Choice is yours. So another little side hustle. Number 18 will be a graphic designer. So if you're really good at creating graphics, especially, you don't even have to be good at it on Illustrator. If you're good at it on Illustrator and Photoshop, even better. Like, if you don't know these things, like, this is something that You could take a course, you could learn these things. Like, this is a good investment, especially now. People always need graphic, people always need business cards, people always need graphics, especially for social media, visuals, all of that stuff. So you can fill that gap and apply these things and have these things for other people to do. It would be perfect. So I'm going through it, but basically I just wanted to show y'all how you could wear my CUNT affirmation hat, which is on shopjessicaB.com, which is in the link in the bio. But yeah, these are our affirmation bucket hats, and we have our affirmation adult coloring books back there, and then we have our HUSSY Shameless HUSSY pink sweatshirt that we, you know, if you just want to support the brand and you're not into the cunty, sexy, HUSSY hottie gear, we got the simple things, we got the comfy, sexy stuff for you as well. So I know it's getting hot. We got some t-shirts, we got bucket hats, we got a lot of things coming. So yes, as you see, people that make t-shirts, people that create clothes, always need a graphic designer. So brings me back to number 18 of becoming a graphic designer. Take a class, learn Photoshop, learn Illustrator, and yes, put out your services for people. All right, and then we got, that's another thing. You can also put your services on Fiverr. And if you actually a small business and looking for like freelancers to do certain things for you, Fiverr is a really good app. Really good website to use to find graphic designers, find creatives basically. So if you're creative, that's a good platform to start on, I guess, to like find your clients and put yourself out there. So I'm giving you ideas, but I'm trying to make sure I give like some, like maybe an app or something where you can like get your feet wet and get started to try it out. And then if you don't like it, it's no commitment. This is just you trying out different things to see what it is. If you don't know your passion, if you don't know what that thing is, this is a multiple of different ways for you to try out different things to see what works for you and what you would actually like to invest your time and your energy to actually build something for yourself and have ownership of it. So, and then the last one, I put mystery shopper. So I don't know how much money you make from that. I just know that that is definitely a side hustle. Like when I worked in restaurants and stuff, we would have like mystery shoppers come into the restaurant and they will order drinks and stuff. And literally like some people would get fired like if you didn't like ID people. So I know that that's a big business, and I don't know if it's big money in it, but I know these are just side hustles. So I ain't talking about big money. I'm not saying you about to be making $10,000 next week. No, this is just a little $100 a day, $20 here and there. These are these type of gigs to get you by, to get you where you don't have to be working from paycheck to paycheck. Yes, these were these side hustles, these HUSSY hustles. Okay, we were becoming our own sugar daddy, because I've been telling y'all that. I even went back to trying to flip tables and being a bartender, all of that stuff in a restaurant to get fired again. So when I speak on ownership and speak on having backups and plan B's, even though you got your plan A, if that's your job and you love your job, you're doing a great job, you've been there for 10 years, amazing, but don't get comfortable. I'm just saying, I can only speak from experience. Don't get comfortable. Always have something that you invest your time, your energy, and that's something that you could pass down to your kids and to the next generation in your family. So working a job, no matter how much time and energy you put into these jobs, you cannot pass these things down. Yes, you could pass down some money, you can pass down a retirement check, but that's about it. So I think it's very important for us as Black people to own things. So that's what I'm here to do. We're here to own. We're here to let our money work for us. So that's what it's about. So I think that was like 20 side hustles that I just gave y'all gems to get the ball rolling and, you know, figuring out what it is that you want to do into this world and what you came here to do, because we came here to shake shit up. That's what HUSSY Hotties is about. Shaking it up, baby. HUSSY Hotties. So I hope y'all found this video very valuable. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Drop it in the comments if you have any questions for me. You know, I'm here to talk. We gotta engage. Let's talk. If you know some other side hustles, drop it in the comments. Put the girls on. We plugging the girls. We helping the girls. We helping the queens. That's what Shop Jessica B is about. Upliftment, empowerment, becoming shamelessly confident within ourselves, especially as women, reclaiming our mind, bodies, and souls in a male gay society. So yes, come experience the Shop Jessica B experience. All my links will be in the bio where you can shop my collections, book the HUSSY Studio, shop the drip. All of the things will be in the website. You can come and subscribe to our Patreon, become a VIP HUSSY hottie. There I have my sensual, seductive dance classes that I've been doing for the past few months back. So I think I'm gonna get it going again. We're gonna do some more in person. That was the thing. I was like, I want to do more in person instead of virtual and on Zoom. So, but yeah, you can go subscribe and tune into our healing content with our Hood HUSSY healing products. That's what the VIP membership is more so. It's about the healing stuff. YouTube is more so business. So hope you found this valuable. Like, share, subscribe. Love you. Bye.